Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sabrina and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved this silk press that I've been doing on my own since I was in high school. I've been doing this by myself and I achieve salon results every single time. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys some tips and tricks on how I get this look silky, smooth, and frizz-free. So before we go ahead into me straightening my hair, blow drying, and all that fun stuff, before I even go ahead and wash my hair, I do a pre-treatment on my hair. So I actually go in with this thing right here. It looks disgusting. This is Fenugreek, Amla powder, aloe vera juice, castor oil, a little bit of olive oil, and I go ahead and I just put this on my scalp before I go ahead and wash my hair. What this does is it really alleviates itchy scalp if you have itchy scalp, and it definitely goes ahead and kind of makes your hair a little bit thicker and definitely more dense. I've noticed that I have a lot more hair follicles that are coming in and I'm super excited about the growth. So yes, this is the holy grail. I leave this in my hair and wash it out with my shampoo. Today's shampoo that I did go ahead and use was the Carol's Daughter Almond Milk Daily Damage Repair Sulfate-Free Shampoo. This is for extremely damaged and over-processed hair. So if you go ahead and, definitely put heat on your hair, I highly recommend this. There you go. You can see it. This smells so good, you guys. I absolutely love it. And then I went ahead with the Carol's Daughter Coco Cream Conditioner. This was great as well and highly recommend. It smells amazing. Now, when it comes to deep conditioning your hair, I believe that everyone should be deep conditioning no matter if you keep your hair in its natural state or you go ahead and you put heat on it. You should be deep conditioning. That is the best way to ensure that you should be deep conditioning. That is the best way to ensure that you have moisture in your hair, protecting your ends, protecting every strand from the top to the bottom. And I actually went in with this Too Chic Ultra Moist Deep Moisture Hair Mask. And this is for dry and damaged hair. So this is from Giovanni. So good. I actually used this when I was in high school and decided to give it another try because it definitely had my hair so silky, so moisturized, and I had to give it another try, but I absolutely love it. So those are all the products that I use before I go ahead and blow dry my hair and straighten it. I honestly feel like deep conditioning really does wonders for me. That's how I really do achieve getting this shiny look as well. So I'm going to show you guys right now my tips and tricks, how I blow dry and flat iron my hair, and for getting that silk press, the salon results silk press. So go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so here is my hair in its natural state. A little bit of heat damage. We're working on it, trust me. But I went ahead and I put together some silk press pro tips for you guys. I like working on damp hair. When I get out of the shower, I like to put my hair in 2 twists and I allow it to kind of air dry. This just cuts down on your blow drying time tremendously. I take my time blow drying my hair, which you guys will hear about in a little bit. I use a lightweight heat protectant serum, and I also flat iron my hair in small sections. This is key to having a bomb silk press, you guys. So here is my rickety blow dryer. This is from Hot Tools. She's been through it with me. And I go ahead and I detangle my hair first, which you guys saw, and then I go ahead and just brush my hair out first, stretch it out with the blow dryer, and then I will go ahead and section it, and that is where I will just go a little bit more ham with the blow dryer as well. Now, one thing that I will say to you guys, I do not have a nozzle on this blow dryer, and I find that if you do have a nozzle on it, it lessens your chances of getting, heat damage. So make sure that you do have a nozzle on it. I don't, so that is my bad. Do not follow that. Now, the key to having an amazing silk press is spending that little bit of extra time just blow drying your hair and making sure all the kinks and curls are out of your hair. I am kind of working on not using as much heat on my hair because I'm working on my heat damage right now, but I wanted to get this video up, so I didn't do the best job blow drying, but I would have if I was doing this any other time. Now we're going to go ahead and apply some heat protectant in our hair. This is an extremely important step. I'm going in with this heat protectant serum. I like using this because it is extremely lightweight, but it also moisturizes my hair and definitely protects my hair from the heat that I'm about to use. I am using my flat iron on 350 degrees, so it's not going to be like frying my hair, because the more products you put on your hair, it's gonna fry. So we don't want that. Just one product, keep it simple, but make sure that it is a good product that you're working with. Same steps apply. I go ahead and section off my hair. I actually went ahead and did the back of my head first because I thought you guys wouldn't be able to see. So right now what I'm doing is I'm sectioning my hair out in very, very small pieces. This is key to getting a bomb silk press, excuse me, because you really want to make sure that you're getting each strand of hair from top to bottom. As you guys can see, I have extremely fine hair. That's just how my hair has always been. Yeah, that's why I'm using the Amla and the Fenugreek to kind of thicken it up a bit, but I am using my fingers to go ahead and section out my hair. But if you have very thick hair, please go ahead and use a rat tail comb or a comb of some sort to make sure that you are not breaking your hair off. Sectioned pieces are very important so that you are lessening your chances of getting breakage as well. So what I like to do is section those hair strands off, and I make sure that I go in with a comb first, detangle it, and then go in and flat iron it, and I take my time. Sometimes I will pass it, once, and sometimes I will have to pass it 2 or even 3 times. So whatever your hair needs, sometimes you just got to do it. But to minimize your chances of getting heat damage, I wouldn't suggest going over it multiple times. It's just not good for your hair. But I do understand. I have some layered pieces in the front, so I like to make sure those are laid nicely. Sometimes I do even go bump those ends as well. So here is one side of my head that's already done. Like I said, I'm using 350 degrees, so it's not as pin straight as I would like it, but I still like it like this just because I am working on that heat damage, girl. So it's okay to kind of like bump down the heat a little bit, and you'll still be able to get a great silk press at home. I'm doing the same technique on the opposite side of my head. It's really, really simple, you guys. Just make sure that you are sectioning off your hair, putting it to the side, and just really focusing on that one strand or one piece of hair that you are flat ironing. And you're good to go. When it comes to my edges, I try to keep the flat iron off of my edges 100%. I try to get as close as I can, but I don't really prioritize flat ironing my edges because my hair is so fine. My baby hairs are even finer, so I really want to protect my baby hairs and my edges and not rip them out. So what I will do at night is actually just go ahead and put a silk scarf on my head, wrap my edges down, and when I wake up in the morning, they lay flat, and then I will use whatever edge control I would like to use if I need to. So I went ahead and finished the rest of my head, and this is how it is looking at the end. As you guys can see, the products that I've used from the very beginning, from when I did my pre-treatment to washing my hair to deep conditioning, it's showing right here. The shine, the silkiness, the sleekness of this silk press is 10 out of 10. Even though I did not go in with excessive heat. I think that is so important to note, that you can still get salon results and still protect your hair at home and still make it look so bomb. You guys, this is the finished result. I hope you guys love it. I love it as always. I've literally been doing silk presses on my hair for what feels like ages, but literally since I was in high school. So I know a thing or two. But if you guys love this and you guys want to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.